Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Richard and this is Slasher and Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a look at the man who took out half the population with a single snap. This is the Battle Damaged Thanos 6-scale figure from Hot Toys. Alright guys, so I have the product page pulled up here on the Sideshow website. This is where I got my figure from. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at everything that it comes with, price points, and then a quick look at the images before we jump into the unboxing and the review. So if you're looking to pick this guy up, he is still currently in stock. You still have the option to get him. He's coming in at a $428 price point. With tax and shipping, you're looking at around probably $500 for this figure. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at everything that he has and then we'll jump into some of the images. So you get a authentic detailed likeness of Thanos, one newly developed head sculpt capturing Thanos' shocked expression. So you get two head sculpts with this figure. You also get an interchangeable head sculpt capturing Thanos' angry expression. So you get the shocked expression as well as an angry expression, and you can switch out between the two. You get a movie accurate facial expression with detailed wrinkles and skin texture. Specially sculpted purple skin, which looks pretty awesome. I love the paint applications on this thing. I think they did a phenomenal job on it. You also get 4 pairs of hands, and then as for the costume, you get the tailored blue and metallic gold colored armor with the heavy battle damage throughout the entire piece. You also get a pair of gold colored armored boots with the weathering effect and the damage on the boots as well. And then you also get the double-edged sword. This is going to be the same one that comes with the non-battle damage version, but this one is cracked. You get a piece of that is going to be broken off and damaged. And then for the accessories, you get a metallic colored nano gauntlet, one matching hand with articulated fingers mounted in 6 infinity stones. So you get the nano gauntlet with the infinity stones inside it, and it sounds like you get some articulated fingers with it. You get a interchangeable gestured hand for the nano gauntlet with battle damage effect. Newly crafted battle damage helmet. This one is, you can switch out between the two. And I think that was it. Especially designed battlefield inspired diorama figure base. The base that this thing comes with looks pretty awesome. So I'm excited to open it up and see what it looks like. All right, let's take a quick view of some of the images here. So here is Thanos with the nano gauntlet with the infinity stones inside the gauntlet. There he is with all the battle damaged armor. So I was actually debating on getting this one or the clean version. It was kind of hard for me to decide which one I wanted to get. This one has a little bit more character to it, so I decided to go ahead and get this one instead of the clean version. But I think you can do a lot more with the clean version posing wise, but I just kind of decided to go with this one. Hopefully it's awesome. Hopefully I didn't make the wrong choice. I mean, worst case, I'll just sell it or trade it for a clean version if somebody is interested in that. But we'll kind of figure that out once I go through the through all of the unboxing and kind of see what it looks like. All right, so here he is with the head sculpt on with the angry face as well as his helmet. You can kind of see the battle damage throughout the entire armor piece, which looks pretty awesome to me. Hopefully it looks this good when we open it up. All right, guys, so that is all the images that he has. I'm excited to get this open, see what it comes with. Again, I was debating on if I wanted this one or if I wanted the other version, but I decided to just go ahead and pick up this guy. So let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing and review, and we'll see what he looks like. All right, guys, so here is the box for the battle damage version of Thanos. This is going to be the deluxe edition. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. Here at the front, you have this awesome image right here of Thanos with this galaxy type artwork in the back. Kind of same thing themed throughout all the Endgame figures. You also have the Thanos logo down here. You have the movie masterpiece logo here and Hot Toys down here at the bottom. You flip it over, you do get that continued style look throughout the entire box with Thanos battle damage version down here, and then some logos here at the top, and then the Avengers logo here at the bottom. On the back, you have all the legal information. Not going to read all that stuff. You guys can read it if you want. But this is pretty typical with all these Hot Toys style figures. And then you have the same thing here on the other side as you do with the other side. So this is a slip-on style box. So let's go ahead and slip this part off right here. Alright guys, so it is a pretty large box. As you guys can see, the figure's pretty huge. You have everything laid out right here once you take that slip-off cover off. And then you have some nice goldish colored and lighter tanner colors that kind of complement each other throughout the entire box here. and then you have a big Avengers logo right here on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy out, and then we'll go ahead and start taking a look at everything he comes with. All right, so this figure is absolutely massive, so I'm going to do all the accessories first, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the figure itself. So the first thing I want to take a look at is the Battle Damaged double blade sword. So this is the same one that you get with the non-battle damage version, but the only difference is that it's cracked and broken right here. Absolutely love the paint applications. You can kind of see that red where it broke off, and all the dirty nastiness that it's actually been worn and used up. And then you also get the gauntlet with it as well, and you get 2 hand sculpts for the gauntlet. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at this one first. This is going to be your finger snapping gauntlet if you want to have that on, where he takes out half the population. It's got some great textures and detail throughout this entire piece here. You also have a light up feature here. If you want to go ahead and remove the arm here, you can pop off the side here, and the batteries go right in there. And then you have an on and off switch right here that will light this part up right here. And then you also get another hand sculpt with it. With this one, you have all of the infinity stones right there in the gauntlet. Again, great detail, great texture on these pieces. You also get a few set of hands with this. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the hands. Great sculpting on the hands. You can see some of his armor comes over it. Great detail and paint applications with a purplish skin tone throughout the entire piece. You have a grasping hand. And then you also have a closed fist hand or a holding hand that'll hold the blade. These are going to be the same type of hands, just one's going to be your right side and one's going to be your left side. So I'm not going to go through all that. So next thing I want to take a look at is this awesome base that it comes with. I absolutely love the base that it comes with. I love the rock texture and detail throughout the entire piece. I think they should start doing more bases like this than just the regular stand. I love having like a diorama type set to it, and the way you can pose different poses with it, or if you have other figures, you can incorporate the other figures with it. So if you want them to stand up, you do get this clear plastic piece right here that will go fit right inside there, and then you get the mount for it right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. I'm going to clean all this stuff up, and then I'll bring the figure out so we can look at that. All right, guys, so here is the figure. He is absolutely massive. It looks phenomenal, looks fantastic. I love everything about this so far. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at the head sculpt. You can kind of see some of the battle damage version on it with all the scratch marks. The paint applications with the blue is phenomenal, and I love how they painted on the reds and the cuts throughout his entire face. You also have that coming down here on the shoulders, where you have some of the blood splatter here throughout the entire body here. Same thing on this side. The armor is really well done. You have some phenomenal crafting in this. You can see all the detail with the sculpts, with the battle damage, with the hits on his armor, and all the dirt throughout. You also get some pretty cool textures. You have some gold going into like a reddish color, and then you got some greens and stuff going throughout here as well. Phenomenal paint job on this thing. You can also kind of see it going down through the legs too, where you have the scratch marks and the battle indents right here, and throughout the shin area as well. Flipping it over to the back, you also have it throughout the rest of his armor, all the way throughout the back. It's really nicely done, very cohesive with everything, especially all the detail and the dirt and the grime and scratches everywhere all throughout the entire figure. As for posing wise, you get some pretty good movement right or left, not too much head movement up and down. As for your shoulders, you do have that ratchet style joints here. And then you get some pretty good movement. He is a large figure, but you do get some pretty good movement throughout the shoulder area. And some pretty good movement on the elbows. Not too much. You are going to be a little bit restricted. This is about as far as it goes. But you do get some movement here out of it. The legs also have the same ratchet style joints. Really great movement throughout the leg area. And then let's check the knees. Yep, perfect. You get some really good mobility, and I think you get some great poses throughout the leg area. You don't have any movement here in the chest area going up and down, but you can move him side to side. there's no restrictions on that. Maybe a little bit with right here with the bottom of his armor, but if you go ahead and move that out of the way, this is a rubber, so you can go ahead and move that out of the way and you can get some pretty great poses. As for the ankles, pretty good movement up and down, and some pretty good movement right and left. You also get a joint right here in the toe area, so you can kind of move that up and down as well. So you also get 2 head sculpts with it. This is kind of like this is just the one that it comes with right on the thing. You just kind of get like a blank expression, but then you also get more of a battle expression, like an angry expression with his teeth showing. And you get the same great purple paint applications. You can kind of see the different texture variation. Hopefully the camera's picking it up, but you have some lights and darks throughout the entire piece here. And then you get the same thing, battle scars throughout the entire piece. You also get his helmet with it, pretty beaten up. You can kind of see all the dirt and the grime throughout the entire piece. I absolutely love how they painted all these textures on there, and then just the damage everywhere throughout the entire piece of armor. This one does sit right here on the head, so if you want to use the helmet with it, you just set the head sculpt right in there, and that's what this one looks like with the helmet. And let's go and take a quick look at the other one. And then this is your full piece with the helmet on. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try and see what kind of poses I can get out of this, and then we'll be right back. Hopefully we can get some good ones. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get this guy all posed up, and then we'll see what we can get. So I wanted to do a pose that kind of captures the entire figure. So here he is with his battle armor damage, and he's holding his double-edged sword in his right hand. I also have the helmet on this one just to kind of get the overall feel for the entire figure. I wanted to get another pose too with him snapping his fingers. So here he is standing on his base, right mid-motion, getting ready to do the snap. I kind of want to capture too a little bit with and without the helmet. So here's another pose with him doing the mid snap, but this you can kind of see the anger on his face, the entire head sculpt with the removal of the helmet. One of the best scenes I thought in Endgame is when Thor's hammer comes and Captain America catches it. So I wanted to do a quick fight scene with Thanos and Captain America right after Captain America grabs the hammer from Thor. I also wanted to do another pose with him and Gamora. This is going to be a pose inspired by him trying to get one of the Infinity Stones. I know this is not this particular movie, but I thought it'd be cool to put these two pieces together. Her trying to get away with him grabbing her, trying to get that Infinity Stone. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review on the Thanos Battle Damaged version 6-scale figure from Hot Toys. Again, I was debating on if I wanted to get the clean version or if I wanted to go with the battle damage version. I'm actually really happy I went with the battle damage version. I think you could do a lot with the clean version as well, but I really like the look of the battle damage version. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys all next time.